Leading off the inning for the South Bay Storm, second baseman, number 7, Christian Hernandez.
Welcome into CSM Field for some Saturday afternoon baseball. I'm Nate Martin. Happy you're here with us for this outside of league game between the Menlo Park Legacy and the South Bay Storm. First pitch underway and gets away from the starter for the Legacy today, Jesus Mungaya. Batting for the South Bay Storm is Chris Hernandez, the second baseman. Second pitch finds his own this time, 1-1. Gaia plays his college ball in Orange County for Vanguard University. Had a 3.56 ERA for the NIA school, as that is high for ball 2. 87 there on that pitch. So the higher velo guys on the rosters, that is hitting the opposite field. It will be fair for a leadoff single from Hernandez.
Batting second, the shortstop, number 24, Joey Schlesselman.
Bringing up Joey Schlesselman. He's playing shortstop today. Let's go through the South Bay Storm lineup. Hernandez led things off first, followed by Schlesselman in the 2-hole. Max Matinecci batting DH third. That is hit the third out at second. Well, Schlesselman advances the second.
Batting third, the designated hitter, number 44, Max Matucci.
Stuart Cash getting the force out there. Third base. Brings up Max Mataucci. Batting from the left-hand side. Will be the DH this afternoon, excuse me. And fouls that one off. Brings the count to 1-1. On deck right now is Dayton Anderson, the first baseman, followed by Nico Vega in the 5 spot. And you got Joe Pluskett, Andrew Giordanegro. Closing things out in the 8 and 9 is Connor Ray and Daniel Major. Count is now 1-2. Gaia keeps that one back to first, keeping the leadoff, keeping this shortstop Schlesselman in the line. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 1 for number 33. There with the 78 mile an hour.
Number 5, Dayton Anderson.
Breaking ball. 2 outs now here in the top of the first for the Legacy, who are coming off of a walk-off win against the Anchors in extra innings. 13-12. Now, day game here in this beautiful sunny Saturday afternoon, as Anderson fouls that one off. He has the count up at 1-1. Catching today and calling the signs is Ethan Payne. Soria at first, Farr at second. Shortstop is Bittner, and third base is Stuart Cash. As that misses 2-1. 3-1, excuse me. Then in the outfield from left to right, we have Tyler Wrong, Don Nahar, and Donnell Daniels. Pitch. Hit into the outfield, and Nahar gets under it for the third out of the inning. When you return, it will be Nahar, Daniels, and Farr up to bat for the Legacy. Welcome back in here. Bottom of the first. Scoreless contest between the Storm and Legacy. First pitch swinging from Dom Nahar. He will be out at first. On the bump today for the South Bay Storm is Dylan Shan, working with a 3-pitch mix. Fastball, changeup, and slider. As Donnell Daniels comes to the plate. Batting second in this afternoon's contest. First pitch from Shan. Misses his own, 1-0. Daniels entering his senior season at CSU East Bay. Had the day off yesterday. Came in as a pinch runner late. Hits that one into the outfield. Tracking his center fielder, Andrew Giordanegro. Gets the second out of the inning, bringing up Ryan Farr. Ryan Farr yesterday. Some big moments late on in the Legacy's comeback win against the Anchors. Now batting 3, playing second base today. His natural position was in right field yesterday, as that is called ball 1. 1-0 pitch to Farr. Swing, and a miss evens it up at 1-1. On deck right now is Tyler Wong, the walk-off hero, followed by Kieran Baker, the man whose 2-run single tied it in the bottom of the 10th. He's DHing as that is after Baker will be Bittner at short, Ethan Payne in catching, followed by Stuart Cash and Raul Soria. The back of the order as Farr hits that one to short, fielded, thrown to first, and gets the third out of the inning. 1-2-3 for the South Bay Storm as we head into the top of the second. No runs come across the plate. Welcome back in here. Top of the second. Vega, Plaskett, and Giordanengo to the plate for the Storm. And first pitch from Munguia is fouled off into the Legacy's dugout bullpen area, 0-1. Vega, the righty, looks at this one for called strike 2. Oh-2 pitch. Fouls off. Count remains 0-2 with nobody out, nobody on here in the top of the second. Vega, native of Campo, looks at that one, holds a swing up in time, 1-2. 85 there on the fastball for Munguia. And gets the strikeout. Swinging was Vega, and he found nothing. Bringing up Joe Plaskett.
Number 14, Joe Plaskett.
Plaskett, the other righty in the order for the Storm. Gionanengo is also a righty, as that curve missed the zone 1-0. Second pitch, fouled off, evens it up at 1-1. This time is called. Umpire requesting some baseballs. It is refreshing to be here at CSM Field and not have to worry about the fog that comes over in the evening. It's a blue sky day here on this Saturday afternoon. It is 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Nobody on. Massive swing and miss there. 1-2. Guy certainly has some higher velo than what people in this league might be used to seeing. A lot of guys in the legacy staff kind of have their fastball in the low to mid 80s. Mangaya has been peaking around 87 today. The count remains 1-2 to Plaskett. Pitch. And gets him swinging. Payne throws it the first for the second out. It's another strikeout in the inning for Mangaya, who gets the first 2 via the K.
Batting 7.
Bringing up Andrew Gionanengo.
Number 30, Andrew Gionanengo.
Heads into the batter's box with some bright yellow cleats. Mangaya, first pitch. Misses the zone, 1-0. 88 there on that one. Second pitch, 1-0. Misses the zone again, 2-0. What a good miss to have. It's a pitch that can definitely generate some swing and miss from Mangaya. Third pitch, that goes into the dirt, 3-0. You wouldn't expect a swing here, as that is strike 1. Mangaya trying to come back into the count here. The Legacy are riding a 2-game win streak, as that is hit into outfield. Tracking is Nahar. It makes the grab. Might have been a little tougher than I originally thought it was, but Nahar tracks, and it will be the 3rd out of the inning. When we return, 4, 5, and 6, Wong, Baker, and Bittner, all the heroes from yesterday's extra inning win, up to bat here in the bottom of the 2nd. Welcome in here. Bottom of the second, and we have the walk-off hero from last night. His sac fly in the bottom of the 10th won the legacy of the game. It's Tyler Wong. First pitch from Chan gets away from him, 1-0. Last inning, Chan only had 6 pitches. Good way to start the game if you're from the starter. Second pitch is swinging. That's the first hit of the game for the legacy. And who else but Tyler Wong reaches base to bring up Kieran Baker. Baker
Number 24, Kieran Baker.
hit 3 for 6 in the win, including a triple in the 8th where he scored a run, as well as the 2-run single that tied the game in the 10th. First pitch, high and inside, 1-0. Good eye from the incoming freshman Baker. He will be playing his college ball next spring at CSM. Wong head back to the plate, to the first base. Legacy, very aggressive base running team. A lot of guys can steal, Wong being one of them. Second pitch from Chan, who gets Wong in the pickle. He will be tagged out for the first out of the inning. Wong was caught in no man's land there. Just had a little bit too big of a lead, and Chan caught him out. So the leadoff man is out after reaching first. Baker now has nobody on here as he waits the 1-0 pitch. And fouls that one off, evens it up at 1-1. Baker kind of had a slow start. Game was 0 for 2 and then finished the day 3 for 6. I had the chance to talk to him after yesterday's win. He was telling me that he just felt like he was seeing the fastball really well from the pitcher. It was really against Guzman that he got things working. He was able to read a lot of Guzman's slower stuff as well. Guzman was throwing around like 55 towards the end of the game. As the count is evened up at 2-2. To Baker. Chan already having a longer inning of work. And this one at-bat against Baker, as that is... It's in there. Off the foul ball. A bit of a limp in the leg, but we'll head back into the batter's box. What is turning into an extended at-bat for the Legacy. 2-2 pitch. Hit to second. Baker kind of limping over, hobbling to first. He will not beat it. Hernandez gets him out. Bringing up Kyler Bittner. Bittner, perhaps the unsung hero from yesterday's win. Didn't come in until the bottom of the 10th where he was the pinch runner at third for Payne. And was the winning run. Slid at home. Beat the tag. Looks at that one for ball 1. Manager Nick White really went into the roster and depth chart to pull out guys. A lot of substitutions made throughout the entire game as that one's fouled off 1-1. Bittner played his college ball at Kenyatta, had a .295 batting average there last season. As he was that one off. 1-2. OBP of 438 as well, so he can reach base as well as the ball boy brings that one over. And heads back to the dugout. Getting on his high horse there. 1-2, 2 out. Nobody on to Bittner. Chan looking to end the inning with no damage done. Pitch. Misses the zone, 2-2. Shan plays his college baseball RPI at Slayer Polytechnic Institute. 2-2 pitch here. Fouled off, staying alive is Bittner, who's not going to go down without a fight. And Shan doesn't want to let him on. Had 32 stolen bases last year for Kenyatta. Shan waves that one off. Gets the pitch that he wants. 2-2 pitch. As that is hit foul, barely. So that's a good, well-hit ball off of the bat of Bittner. 98 off the wood. Remains 2-2. Shan, Bittner in a battle here. That is looked at for ball 3. It's full count here to Bittner. Shan struggling to get out of the inning. Payoff pitch. Called strike 3 looking. Bittner ends the second with a K. As we'll head into the top of the third, still no runs between the Storm and Legacy. Welcome back in here. Top of the first, Jesus Munguia is still on the bump for the Legacy, as that is called for ball 1. Up to bat now is Connor Ray, who hits a big swing and miss there, 1-1. It remains 1-1 here after the foul. That is outside ball 2. Excuse me, strike swinging there in the previous pitch. Batting here in the top of the third, it will be Connor Ray, who hits that one to third. Fielding is Cash, who gets the throw. Great play by Stuart Cash. Playing third base today. Had an off day in yesterday's win. Now in here, the lineup batting 8th. We'll see him next inning. So that is looked at for ball 1 from Munguia. Second pitch hit. And making the grab is Bittner at short for the second out of the inning. Gia was getting it done with the strikeout last inning. Here it's the defense making plays in the field.
Now batting second baseman, number 7, Christian Hernandez.
Was Bittner at short making the grab. Bringing up top of the order, Chris Hernandez. Looks at that one for a called ball 1. And then swings at that 1-1. Gia looking good here through 2 2/3. Third pitch, the at-bat misses the zone, 2-1. Gia working with a 5-pitch mix, the fastball and sinker. His velocity pitches, then he has the changeup, slider, and curveball if he wants to slow things down. So that'll be 3-1 to the 1-0 hitter Hernandez. Pitch. Misses the zone. 5-pitch walk from Munguia. Brings up Joey Schlesserman.
Now batting the shortstop, number 24, Joey Schlesselman.
Playing shortstop in today's game. Gia gathers with a runner on first. Gets the call. Strike 1. 85 there on the fastball. Oh, 1. Hit the foul. No, it's getting some play. And Cash makes the tough throw to get him out. Another great play by the third baseman. Confusion if the ball went foul or not, but Cash played on, and the thing he did just beat out Schlesserman at third. When we return, it will be Payne, Cash, and Soria, the back end of the lineup for the Legacy.
The inning for the Legacy, batting 7, the catcher, number 31, Ethan Payne.
Welcome in to the bottom of the third. It's Ethan Payne here. Comes to the plate, the catcher leading things off here in the third. Looks at that one for called strike 1 from Dylan Shan. Shan had an extended inning in the second. Could have been so much more if he didn't get the leadoff man Wong out in between first and second. Very quickly gets ahead against Payne, 0-2. Payne didn't like that pitch there. 0-2. Chan gathers. And that ends up in the dirt. Brings the count to 1-2. It'll be Payne, Cash, and Soria to the plate in this inning. 1-2 pitch. Fouled off, staying alive is Payne. That one looks a little high. Payne. Chan sees what he likes. Gets the call. Pitch. Almost hits him. As it brings up to 2-2. Payne battling back in this at-bat. 2-2 pitch. Fouled off and staying alive is the catcher. Ethan Payne plays his college ball at Kenyatta, had a .309 average there. And looks at that one for ball 3. I think he thought that was the 4th ball, but nope, still is alive here. 3-2. If he gets a pitch like that again, he will take base. But right now, full count, 1 out. No out, excuse me. Pitch. Hit to third. Payne trying to beat it out, getting his wheels on, but the throw is made by the third baseman, Major. The first out of the inning. Which brings up Stuart Cash. Flashed the glove a couple times in the top of the third. Now, his first time battling
Stuart Cash.
here in the bottom of the third. First pitch. Swinging, 0-1. Chan gets Cash the width on that. Cash, a two-way player at Grinnell College in Iowa. Pitched an inning there. Got some hit as well, and that one is into the right center gap. It will be a hit from Cash, who's going for 2, and he will be safe at second for the 1-out double. Bringing up Raul Soria for a runner on first, and the top of the order on deck, Dom Nahar.
89, first baseman, number 48, Raul Soria.
Gathers himself. Soria reached base towards the end of the game against the Anchors. Now looking to get Cash home, as that is fouled off towards the dugout. Just late on that one. 0-1. Soria plays his college ball at Fresno Pacific University, where he's entering his redshirt senior year there. 0-1. Cash, a threat on the base path. And I'm sure Chan is aware on that, as he was really staring down the Los Altos native. That ball right there evens things up at 1-1. Third pitch, swinging. Soria misses on that one, and 1-2. Soria playing first base today. Waits the 1-2 pitch from Chan, who slowed things down here a bit. Pitch. Fouled off, staying alive. It's 48. Count remains 1-2 after the foul ball. Chan struggling to put away Soria, who's just staying alive. And does so again. Foul ball. Soria. Not going down without a fight, making Chan earn this out. 1-2. Hit. Into shallow. Right, that drops for a hit. The sun is shining bright in right field, and no one got the read on it. Soria reached his first. A hit there to bring up Dom Nahar,
Now batting, center fielder, number 25, Don Nahar.
who with one out and runners on first and second has a chance to get the first run on the board for the game. It's been a slow start to things. No one really doing much as Cash heads to third, and once again Chan gets the runner in a pickle, who will be safe at second, beats it out. What a play by Cash, who avoids getting the second out. A little sketchy there. But the Storm certainly have done their scouting report on the Legacy, knowing that they like to steal a lot of bases in their games, getting aggressive in the diamond. But Cash beats it back. I'm sure he's going to be a little bit more cautious now. As Nahar, his first pitch swinging, heads foul. And not even close to it was the first baseman, Anderson. But I don't think he ever really had a chance at that. Count is now 0-1 to Nahar, who's entering his redshirt freshman year at CSU East Bay. It's the 0-1 pitch from Chan. Misses the zone, evens it up. 1-1, 2 on, 1 out. One pitch. Misses, 2-1. Nahar trying to reach base at the very least. And a still scoreless third. 2-1 to Nahar. Misses his own. 3-1. Chan getting behind the count. Something we haven't seen. This is that we haven't seen him in much today. He's been pretty solid. Giving up a couple hits. Now 3-1 pitch to Nahar. Could be getting to something to swing at. And instead misses. Walks Nahar to bring up Daniels with the bases loaded. As time is called by the South Bay Storm manager. It's Mike Ryan, who's the manager for the Storm today. We'll be right back shortly. When we return, Daniels has the bases loaded with 1 out here in the bottom of the third. Welcome back in here, bottom of the third, and the Legacy looking to get the first runs in the game. As Donnell Daniels enters the batter's box with bases loaded, 1 out. Dylan Chan remains on the bump. There's an arm warming up in the Storm dugout as that is looked at for ball 1. Chan losing a bit of velocity this inning. There's a bit of spin rate as well. 1-0 to Daniels. High, ball 2. Daniels, outfield today, out in right. Got a .302 batting average for CSU East Bay this past season. And hits that one into... And it gets over the outfielder's head. It's so tough to judge the ball. 1 run scores. Soria heading home. And he'll be safe at the plate. Gets a fist bump as well. It's a 2-run single for Daniels. The first run on the board for the Legacy. 2-0 here in the bottom of the third with the middle of the order coming up far to the plate, and Wong
baseman,
on
number 2,
deck.
Ryan Farr.
Farr was unable to reach base in the first. Now, with runners on first and second, has an opportunity to continue the inning for the Legacy. Looks at that one for strike one. What Chan wanted to see there, probably. Farr had a .412 batting average for Cal Lutheran this past season, as well as a .997 OPS. Nahar extending his lead at second. He decides to go. It'll be fouled off by Farr. Something that we see the Legacy do a lot, especially around the top of the order. It's why when they have runners on first and second, they do the double steal to avoid the double play ball. Especially with Wong at first. He's got some speed, as does Nahar. Wong, as well as Daniels, excuse me. It's Daniels at first, Nahar at second. Wong is on deck. We'll be looking to do it here again. Count is 0-2 to Farr as time is called. Chan, the RPI pitcher, entering his first year there, calls San Jose home, and that is ball one to Farr. Count goes to 1-2, 1 out, 2 on here in the bottom of the third. 2 runs have already come across the plate. Farr looking to add more. That is hit. And Nahar heads back to second, bringing up Tyler Wong with 2 outs. 2-out hitting has been one of the strengths of the Legacy this year. Wong has been one of the best hitters this year for the Legacy.
Fielder, number 7, Tyler Wong.
Runners on first and second. Wong at the plate. First pitch swinging to short. Daniels, and the ball is dropped by the shortstop. It gets over his head. I don't know what he was thinking. 1 run will come across the plate. Daniels holds up a third. Wong reaches on the air as Dom Nahar takes advantage of the mishap by the shortstop Schlesselman. This is a 3-0 game here, bringing up Kieran Baker,
Hitter, number 24, Kieran Baker,
who knows a thing or two about clutch hitting. The 2-run single in the bottom of the 10th to tie the game. See if he can continue his hot streak. Swinging over to second, and it will be out. 3 runs come across the plate. The Legacy opening the game up here as we enter the top of the 4th. It is 3-0. When we return, we'll see Jesus Munguia on the bump for the Legacy. Here Top of the fourth. Gia on the bump for the legacy. It is Max Matucci. The plate who hits that one hard in the center field. Track it back and over the head of center fielder Dom Nahar. Matucci reaches second. The DH gets the leadoff double to start the fourth. So the Storm see the legacy turn things up in their offense. Now Matucci trying to
Now batting, first baseman, number 5.
jumpstart something here in the fourth. As the Storm find themselves down by 3. It is the 4-hole hitter Dayton Anderson to the plate. First pitch for Munguia. It's away from him, 1-0. Anderson, this one for called. Ball too high. There's the curveball from Munguia. And that time, this is again 3-0. Munguia showing some signs of fatigue. He was in the field in yesterday's. Started at third base in yesterday's win. Went 0 for 2. Gets strike one called there. So it was pitcher appreciation night here at CSM Field. Munguia was in the lineup. Brandon Gatson was also in the lineup playing second. As that'll be ball 4. A 5-pitch walk for Munguia to start the fourth along with the double, bringing up Nico Vega.
Now batting, left fielder, number 18, Nico Vega.
Vega. There's runners on first and second to start the inning. First pitch. Finds the zone, 0-1. Good breaking ball there from Munguia. 0-1 pitch. Misses the zone this time. Evens it up at 1-1. Has been a bit of a problem for the... You see, they have let teams back into games at times. Munguia gets that one, swinging 1 and 2. Just yesterday, there were 4 lead changes and 2 ties in the win over Alameda. Munguia gathers, pitch, hit up the middle, bounces off the mound. It'll be out at second and out at first. Double play. 6-4-3. It's Wong. It is Bittner at short, Farr at second, and Soria
Fielder, number 14, Joe Plastic.
getting a massive DP there. Let the runner advance the leadoff man. Matucci reaches third. He's 90 feet away from scoring the first run of a game for the Storm. As that is hit the second, fielded by Farr, who gets the final out of the inning. It remains 3-0 here as we enter the bottom of the fourth. Bittner, Payne, and Cash to the plate when we return. Bottom of the fourth, remains a 3-0 game after the 3-run inning. In the bottom of the third, Bittner, Payne, and Cash looking to add on to that here in the bottom of the fourth, starting with Kyler Bittner. Plays over at Kenyatta, alum of St. Francis and Mountain View. One of a few St. Francis guys on the roster. It is 0-1. Make that 1-1. Dylan Shan remains on the bump for the Storm after the 3-run third. Well, there is a pitcher warming up in the Storm bullpen. That almost hit Bittner. Just missed him though. 2-1. Bittner has some pop on his bat. 9 doubles last season for Kenyatta. And Shan can't let him on. He had 32 stolen bags as well. As that is hit in the left field. It will be a leadoff hit for Bittner, who's digging for 2. He will be safe at second, standing. It is another leadoff double. This time from the bat of Bittner. Bringing up Ethan Payne, one of his teammates at Kenyatta.
Now batting the catcher, number 31, Ethan Payne.
Who had an even better average there for the Colts, a 309 this past season. Also, usually plays infield this summer with primarily a catcher. And hits that one. First pitch swinging to short, but advances the runner. First out of the inning. Brings up Stuart Cash, who had the leadoff double in the third.
Now batting third baseman number 1, Stuart Cash.
Cash plays his college ball for Grinnell, as that is fouled off. 0-1. It is high school ball for Los Altos. 0-1. Fouled off again to the backstop. 0-2. Soria on deck with a runner at third. Cash going to try and score him here in the 0-2 pitch. And that hits him. Shan, some of his command with the HBP there. So bring up Raul Soria, who reached on in the shallow right field. See if he's really like that here in the bottom of the fourth with runners on first and third. Cash at first. Bittner at third. With 1 out. Soria swinging at that one. And it will go foul. 0-1. On deck is the top of the order, Dom Nahar, who crossed the plate on the wild pitch. Chain trying to pick off Cash, unsuccessful, remains 0-1. Looks over. Cash pitch down the middle, and Soria hits that one past the shift and reaches base on the RBI single. It is now 4-0 here. Runners on the corners for the top of the order. Dom Nahar to the plate for the third time.
Now batting center fielder number 25, Dom Nahar.
Nahar reached base last time up. Now with Soria at first, Cash at third. Soria goes. Digs. He's going to have to head back to first. Diving catch made. Reaches in time. Well, that did get a little sketchy there. It's the second out of the inning. It could have been a double play, though. Great grab by Joe Plaskett out in right field. Bringing up Donnell Daniels. Had the 2-run single last inning. With runners on first and third, 2 outs. There's a chance to get another RBI here in the bottom of the fourth. 1 run's already come across the plate. That is looked at for strike 1, 0-1. Daniels, before last season for CSU East Bay, was at Butte Community College. He played some JUCO ball. Then came to CSU East Bay, led the team in games started. An OPS of 813, 13 doubles, 3 home runs, a couple triples as well. As Soria gets stuck in the pickle, as that gets away from him, it'll be another run. Cash crosses the plate. Soria reaches second on the bad throw from the catcher on a Ray. It is 5-0 here. Legacy taking advantage of some poor pickoff plays. As that gets away from him, Soria just standing there, wasn't even thinking about going. Brings the count to 2-1. As it is Daniels. The Wailuku, Hawaii native, who swings and misses there, 2-2. 2 runs have come across the plate so far in this inning. The Legacy piling things on and taking advantage in this game over the South Bay Storm. 2-2 pitch. Daniels fouled off. Remains 2-2. Soria at second. Batter on deck is Ryan Farr. 2-2 to Daniels. Fouled off. It remains 2-2 to Daniels, not going down. Chan pitches. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout to end the inning. But not before 2 come across the plate. It is now 5-0 entering the top of the 5th. When we return, we'll see Jesus Mangaya continue his day on the mound. Welcome back in here, top of the 5th. Legacy command a 5-0 lead, as it will be the back end of the order for the Storm. Jordan Engo, Ray, and Major to the plate for South Bay. First pitch from Ngia, hit. Waving everyone away is Nahar, who gets the first out of the inning. 1 pitch, 1 batter gone. bringing up Connor Ray. Over in Walnut Creek, the Legends lead 4-2 over the Crawdads. So it is a new player into the game. It'll be Kurt Beckman,
number 43, Kurt Beckman,
who comes in for Connor Ray. Beckman will be pinch hitting here. Batting from the right-hand side of the plate. Munguia awaits first pitch. Beckman showing bunt. Instead, goes foul, 0-1. The Legends will be here tomorrow to face the Crawdads at home. As mentioned, they have the 4-2 lead over Walnut Creek. On Wednesday, they lost to the Crawdads 8-3. That is hit. Excuse me, not even 8-3. That was Thursday's score in favor of the Legacy. They lost 8-1. So that is the second out of the inning. The pinch hitter Beckman unable to reach. Naturally an outfielder. I don't think we'll see him in catching next inning. Munguia really having a solid day here. 0-1. To the 9-hole hitter Major. Yeah, it'll be Walnut Creek and Menlo Park Legends here tomorrow at 1. We'll have it live for you starting around 1 o'clock. As the count is now 0-2 to Major. 0-2 pitch outside. Brings it to 1-2. Pitch. Hit the second. Far. Gets the third out of the inning. That was a 7-pitch inning from Munguia. Relying on the defense to get some plays, but it doesn't come without great pitching there. When we return, it'll be the middle of the order. Farr, Wong, and Baker to the plate for the Legacy. Here we are in the bottom of the 5th. New pitcher in. It's Sam Anderson. As that one gets away from him 1-0. Final line on the day for Chan. 4 innings, 70 pitches. Gave up 6 hits, 5 runs. Walked 1, struck out 2. As that finds his own 1-1. Coming up here in the 5th, it's Far, Wong, and Baker. As time is called. That is hit. Far trying to beat it. Instead, Anderson gets the out. 1 down here in the top of the 5th, bringing up Tyler Wong.
Now batting, left fielder, number 7, Tyler Wong.
Anderson plays his college ball for Napa Valley Junior College. Finds the zone 0-1. $80-mile-an-hour there on that pitch. Wong reached on an error last time up. That is now 1-1. 2-1, excuse me. No, stay actually 1-1. I was right. And that is hit hard to third. Play made by Major. And that is the second out of the inning. Wong couldn't beat the throw. 2 up, 2 down so far here in the 5th. Bringing up Kieran Baker. Hero from last night's win.
Now batting, designated hitter, number 24, Kieran Baker.
Lincoln High alum will be playing his spring ball for San Mateo right here at this very field, as that is hit high. And will be the third out of inning. A little hop from the center fielder, Vega. Excuse me, Jordan Engro. 3 up, 3 down for Sam Anderson, who starts his day off very well. When we return, Munguia returns. That was a 6-pitch inning. We'll be right back very shortly. Munguia remains in the game after the quick 5th. 56 pitches through 5 innings. And a great start to the day, and that one is called for strike 1. Still has some velocity as well, 86 on that pitch. There's Chris Hernandez to the plate, the second baseman who looks at that one for a ball 1. It'll be Hernandez, Schlesselman, and Matucci to the plate. Time is called by Hernandez. Some arms warming up in the Storm bullpen. Anderson had a great inning in the 5th, as that is another great play by Stuart Cash. Hard throw to first. Gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 24, Joey Schlesselman.
Cash has really been flashing the glove over in the hot corner. Bringing up Joey Schlesselman at short. He's the 2-hole hitter today. Looking to reach base here against Munguia, who's been shutting down the Storm lineup. Only has allowed 2 hits through 5 1/3. That first pitch is a ball. One finds the zone, evens it up at 1-1. If we're looking at his count, he's very low pitch counts each inning. 12 in the third, excuse me. 10 in the fourth, 7 in the fifth. Now 2-1 to Schesselman. Pitch. Fouled off, 2-2. Kind of even up. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on for the Storm. Okay, sees what he likes. Pitch. Hit into the outfield, but the play is made by the right fielder, Daniels. That's the second out of the inning. Bring it up, Max Matucci.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 44, Max Matucci.
Two up, 2 down for the Storm. Tucci reached base last time out. Hits that one hard to second, far fields. It'll be the third out of the inning. A 9-pitch inning from Munguia, who's just making quick work of the Storm lineup here. When we return, it will be Bittner, Payne, and Cash to the plate for the Legacy. Here we are, bottom of the 6th. It's a 5-0 game. Legacy controlling thanks to the dominance of Munguia on the mound, and really the back end of the order doing a lot of the heavy lifting to start things off. It's going to be Bittner, Payne, and Cash to the plate. Leading it off is Bittner. Looks at that one, 0-1. Sam Anderson had a great first inning of work. Now looking to continue his day. This is the zone, evens it up, 1-1. Bittner was the winning run in the walk-off win for the Legacy last night. Kind of goes up to 2-1 there. Anderson losing a bit of his balance that was working for him in the 5th. That one finds the zone, though, 2-2. 67 on the off speed there from Anderson. Today reached base last time up. And hits that one. Past the third baseman. Fielding. Jump throw. It'll be safe at first. Bittner. The leadoff man is on. Bring it up, Ethan Payne. Major tried to get it on the dive. Instead, it was Schlesserlin that collected.
Now batting, the catcher, number 31.
The throw wasn't in time, bringing up Ethan Payne to the plate. First pitch, Payne is swinging as Anderson gives chase. It'll be unable. Good effort there by the first baseman, Anderson. Vega was also chasing at catcher. It'll be 0-1 to Ethan Payne here in the bottom of the sixth. 1 on, nobody out. Payne, before playing his college ball at Kenyatta, went to Bellarmine. The Bells, one of high schools with the most representation on this legacy lineup. Now 0-2 to Payne. Swinging there on the 66-mile-an-hour off speed from Anderson. 0-2 pitch. And goes down looking. 3 pitches, 3 strikes to Payne. Bringing up Stuart Cash.
Now batting, third baseman, number 1, Stuart Cash.
He's reached base a couple times now. Got hit by pitch last time up. Alright, he's first time facing Anderson. First pitch, runner goes, it's Bittner. And that is way over the head of the second baseman Hernandez. Luckily, Schesselman was behind him. Will be 0-1 to Cash for runner in scoring position. On deck is Soria. A 1 pitch. Misses the zone, evens it up, 1-1. Cash. Too much action last year for Grinnell College. As that misses. Anderson tried to pick him off. Instead, Bittner's going to head to third on the E1. There's now a runner in scoring position for the Legacy, 90 feet away from the plate is Bittner. One pitch. Misses his own. 2-1 now to Cash. Pitch of the AB. Hit into opposite field, giving chases. The right fielder tagging is Bittner, who will be safe at the plate. Sac fly brings the Legacy lead to 6.
Now batting, first baseman, number 48, Raul Soria.
Bittner slides home for the very similar fashion to the walk-off win yesterday night. As that misses, and if Bittner didn't score on that sac fly, he would have scored there on the wild pitch. 1-0 to Soria. Hit hard to first. It will be ruled foul by the first base umpire. Kind of is evened up at 1-1 there. Soria at the plate with 2 outs. On deck is Nahar. The lefty digs in. 1-1. Misses again. Anderson starting to lose some of the control that we saw from him in the 5th. Gave up a run already. And that misses the zone. 3-1 now to Soria. He's got a knack for drawing walks. So has a hit this day. Pitch, swing and miss, massive hack. And the lefty can't afford that though. It's now 3-2. To Soria. Full count, 2 out, nobody on. And Anderson thought that was his inning. Instead, he's going to have to face one more batter at minimum. It's Nahar to the plate. Soria reaches base once again. As there will be a pinch runner for Soria. That's his day done. Coming into the game is 22.
And your attention, please. For Menlo, pinch running at first base, number 22.
It'll be Will Florio, who comes into the game.
Now batting for the Legacy, the center fielder, number 25, Don Nahar.
Started yesterday, had the first 6 innings off now. Pinch running for Soria. Expect him to stay in at first as well. Dom Nahar is on, who hits that one hard into left field. It will go foul. 0-1. 92 off for the bat of Nahar during his redshirt freshman year at CSU East Bay. Originally from Lemoore, California, and his junior year at Lemoore High School was first team All-League. And hits that one, dropped by Anderson. And Nahar will beat the throw at first. Anderson dropped that hit right there. Now it'll be 2 on, 2 out for Donnell Daniels. The second consecutive CSU East Bay man to the plate.
Now batting, right fielder, number 26, Donnell Daniels.
There's runners on first and second. It's Nahar at first, Florio at second, Daniels at the plate. First pitch to the Hawaii native is away, ball 1. We'll be back here at CSM Field tomorrow for a Legends Crawdads showdown. The Legends and Crawdads playing right now as well. Big hack. Brings the count to 1-1. And we'll have Monday off, no game. And then it'll be the Legends home most days next week. They'll be playing on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday as that is hit into left field over the head and to the wall. It'll be an extra base hit for Daniels, who heads to second. Nahar from first to third. He will be from first to home. He'll be safe at the plate. It's a 2-run double to Daniels. That's his 4th RBI of the day. 8-0 down to the Legacy, as it is getting ugly here at CSM Field. The manager Mike Ryan, heading to the mound. I expect we could be seeing the end of Anderson's day here. We'll see though. Daniels today had the 2-run single in the 3rd. And now here in the 6th, the 2-run double clears the bases. This will be also came with 2 outs. That is clutch hitting from the righty. As Ryan Farr will be heading to the plate here. He's going to have a runner at second.
Now batting, second baseman, number 2,
Daniels.
Ryan Farr.
what is turning into an extended inning here for Sam Anderson. First pitch. Misses the zone, 1-0. Far, the Gal Lutheran infielder, for 12 average there. Rings a bell. It's because he's a teammate of the Legends, Josh Quinn. Now 2-0 to Far. Calls Stevenson Ranch, California home. Far. Hits that one in the outfield. It will be for center fielder and right fielder tracking, making the grab as Plaskett to end the inning. But not before 3 runs come across the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. It is now 8-0. As we'll head into the 7th. Munguia remains on the bump. Continue his day when we return. Welcome back in here, top of the 7th. Munguia remains on the bump. A couple changes to note. Wong is at first. Blandino is at third. Trinidad comes into right field, and Florio's out in left. The main thing is it's still Munguia on the bump. 68 pitches through 6 innings. Now entering his 7th inning of work. That will be a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike here. Nobody on, nobody out. Pitch, a big hack. Oh, 1-2 now. Going to be off speed there. As well as Stuart Cash moving the short. Hit into left field. Florio and Chase. And that will be the 3rd hit of the day for the Storm. His time is called. It's Munguia's 3rd hit. He surrendered here. And it's a leadoff double for Dayton Anderson, the first baseman.
So the DH is gone.
First pitch. High. Side for ball 1. Munguia misses with that one. I'm starting to stretch out in the Legacy bullpen. be now 2-0 Munguia. So this is his 7th inning of work. He's having an extended day. Expect that for the starter, though. He not only starts a lot for the legacy, but also can start a lot for his school Vanguard. 7 starts last season there. Also worked out of the bullpen for 19 appearances total. And is now 2-1. Had a 4-1 record over in Orange County. 53 strikeouts in 19 appearances. That'll be inside for a ball 3. Is now 3-1 to Vega, the catcher. Started his day out and left. And that will be hit to third. The first out of the inning there. As we noted, though, that Munguia's velocity definitely losing some of his velocity. Started the day in the mid to high 80s, now low to mid 80s on his fastballs. We have a pitch warming up. I think it's Chris Walsh. Confirm that for you shortly. Pitch. Finds the zone, 0-1. And in is Anthony DiVittorio. Batting from the left-hand side, one of only 3 lefties in the entire roster for the Storm, as that is now 0-2 to DiVittorio. And goes down swinging. 3 pitches, 3 strikes. Munguia, despite losing some velocity, still looking good on the mound. Is now coming into the game.
Pitch hitting for Andrew Jordanengo, number 32.
Who isn't on the roster.
Eric Cantor.
It'll be Eric Cantor. And that'll be high. Ball 1. Cantu, who looks at that one for called ball 2. Just did get confirmation that it is Walsh in the bullpen. Legacy. Munguia is still going strong here as that is hit. Foul. Wong gave chase, but to no avail. It is now 2-1 to Cantu. Still no runs for the Storm here, but they have a runner on second as that is hit foul. Wong giving chase. It's away from him again. Now 2-2 evens it up. Cantu not going down without a fight. Never looked at every ball or has fouled off every pitch. It is now 3-2, full count, 2 out, 1 on here in the top of the 7th. Munguia, this is his longest inning of work so far. Full count, hit to first, Wong fields, and that will be the final out of the inning. 7 innings of work for Munguia and no runs to show for it. That was his 85th pitch. I think we might be seeing the last of him. When we return, it'll be some new men into the game. Leading it off will be Tyler Wong when we return. Welcome back in here, bottom of the 7th. This is Joseph Solomon on the mound for the South Bay Storm. Sam Anderson ended his day with 2 innings of work, 33 pitches, gave up 3 hits and 3 runs, walked 1, struck out 1. Now into the game is Joseph Solomon, who first batter faced is Tyler Wong. On deck, ready to make his legacy debut, is Alex Tolbert. Second pitch to Wong, misses. Third pitch to Wong, excuse me. It is 1-1 to him. Now 2-1. Wong hits that one hard and fielded by the third baseman. Great play by Daniel Major.
And your attention, please. For the legacy, pinch hitting is for Kieran Baker, and making his legacy debut, number 37, Alex Tolbert.
And as mentioned, this is Tolbert's legacy debut. Listed as a infielder and hits that one hard. Would have been a great way to start your day, but was just too early on it. I went 329. That would have been enough to clear if it was fair in the direction that it was heading. Instead, 0-1. What a way to introduce yourself. Instead, Tolbert looks at that one high, 1-1. Tolbert plays his college ball for Simpson University, the Redhawks. Called Santa Clara home and went to Wilcox High. Previously, before at Simpson University, he was at Jamestown University in North Dakota. Over half of his hits for Jamestown was an extra base hit. Also had 5 homers, so clearly has some pop on that bat. Swings at that one, 2-2. Before that, he played some JUCO ball at Cabrillo College. 70 games there. And hits that one in the field foul. Remains 2-2. On deck, it's Mateo Blandino. He's coming to the game for Bittner. 2-2 pitch. Tolbert. Hit. To short. He's got to beat the throw, and he will not. First step, bat ends with an out. And then hit to short. That brings up Mateo Blandino.
Now batting, third baseman, number 28, Mateo Blandino.
It's pitched to Blandino high, 1-0. Blandino just finished his first year at UC Davis for the Aggies. Getting a lot of work this summer. The off day today, but I went to the game for Kyler Bittner. He'll be playing third defensively. Pitch. Hit. Down the third base line. Blandino's got to beat the throw, and he will. Errant throw by the third baseman, Major. And that'll be a 2-out single for Blandino. Excuse me, that was ruled an error. That brings up the new man.
Now batting, the catcher, number 31, Ethan Payne.
Ethan Payne on the plate. First pitch to Payne. And inside, 1-0. This is Solomon's first inning of work. Got 2 quick outs now with a runner at first. We'll see how he handles the pressure. As that is hit high and deep to left field. Has some distance. It will reach the warning track. Blandino digs for third. Payne to second. That is a 2-out double for the catcher, which will bring up Stuart Cash. Payne, the catcher, dug in. and reach second standing. Stuart Cash, one of a few guys who did not get subbed out by Nick White in that flurry of changes.
Stuart Cash.
His first time facing Solman. Looks at that one for strike one. And that'll be missing the zone, 1-1 there. Cash to Los Altos High to play his high school ball, excuse me. Plays his college ball for Grinnell College. Looks at that one for ball two. The runner at third is Blandino. Runner at second is Payne. On deck is Will Florio. Pitch. High, ball three. 3-1 count to Cash, who will be getting something to probably swing at here. Pitch. And looks at that one for ball four. It'll be bases loaded for Will Florio. As manager Ryan will be talking things over with Solman. No one warming up for the Storm. We'll be back shortly. Bases loaded. Solman remains on the bump. 2 outs. 2-out hitting has been the name of the game for the Legacy this season. Let's see if Florio can provide that once again. 1-0 to the Stonehill College infielder. Had 8 at-bats last season for Stonehill. And hits that one hard to third. Gets past Major. And an errant throw. It was a hard hit ball that scores 2. Payne reaches from second. It'll be a big hit, as that is the game. $10-0. The Legacy mercy the Storm. What a win out of conference play. The Legacy's win streak now improves to 3.
Have a great weekend.
For Nate Martin, for the legends, for everyone else here up in the booth, I've been Nate Martin. Thank you so much for tuning in to this Legacy 10-0 win. We'll be back here tomorrow for 1 o'clock start between the Legends